All right, he is daring Republicans to repeal the health care overhaul piece by piece. Democratic Congressman Gary Ackerman out of New York set to introduce a series of bills today designed to roll back some of those popular provisions of that law. But according to a Rasmussen Report survey, 58% of voters favor repealing the law as a whole. What about all that? Gary Ackerman's with me now. How you doing, sir? And good morning to you. Welcome here to America's Newsroom.
Good morning, Bill. Good to be with you again.
What are you up to, and what would you say to the 58% who favor repeal?
Well, here's the opportunity. If they elected a member of Congress who wants to repeal it, here goes. I'm introducing today 6 bills that would basically repeal almost every major provision of the health care bill that's now law. If you don't like the fact that we cover your kids up to the age of 26, we got a bill here that repeals that. If you don't like the fact that if you get sick, you can get thrown off of health care, we have a bill that would repeal that. If you don't like the fact that pre-existing conditions, if you don't like the fact that all of these things we've done, annual caps, lifetime caps, throw you off of health care because you've maxed out that particular year because you've gotten sick, here's your chance to do away with that provision and make yourself an honest man or honest woman.
So there's a lot involved in this, but the pre-existing conditions was never really disputed. And the clause about kicking somebody off of their program if they were sick, that was not as much as, there seemed to be a majority on both sides who would favor some of the provisions you just mentioned.
Bill, this is it. This is the heart and guts of the bill. Everything else is regulations around it. And everybody knows after hearing all that rhetoric about the number of pages. Well, here's your chance to reduce the number of pages in the bill. Knock them off one at a time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Repeal the whole darn thing. I dare you. Make my day.
Do you?
I haven't gotten.
Yeah, I read the letter you sent. I'll go ahead and make my day. Become a co-sponsor. It's time to put up or sit down. Do you include the mandate that requires Americans to buy insurance in your amendments?
Well, that's going to be next. That'll be in the next 6. But in the meantime, this will repeal the necessity for all of the regulations that are in there.
But why is that not included now? Because, well, you know, that's the heart of all the court cases happening out of Florida and Virginia and other parts of the country. Why would you not include that in your initial purge?
Because we're gonna do it piece by piece. This is what protects America. This is the Healthcare Protects America Can't Repeal It Act. Let's see them go ahead and repeal it. I haven't gotten one Republican sponsor. This is the start of doing that. The whole bill unravels. There's no reason for it if these provisions are not in the bill.
All right. Now, you said the policy is great. We did not market it. People had no clue. Now, I don't know whose fault that is, but you voted for it.
That's our fault.
The health care debate was on TV for 10 months. What do you mean it wasn't marketed?
Well, we didn't market it properly. This is marketing. This is letting the American people know for sure what's in there and why they want the bill. And I disagree with you. I don't agree with that 58%. I think that when people understand what's in the bill, that they are going to demand that we keep this bill.
Wasn't my number.
If the Republicans want to repeal it, here's their chance. We're putting it on the table. Let them come and co-sponsor this. We'll get rid of the bill. We'll get rid of all the regulations. We'll get rid of all the mandates. There'll be nothing left of this bill. Step right up to the plate. Here it is, fellas.
If you didn't like the 58% number, you're not going to like this one either. When asked in a survey if it's likely to be repealed, almost half, 47% say likely to repeal. You finding a tough battle here to win?
No, I don't think that we're going to repeal it. You know, it's the HIPA-CRIT Act. You know, I'm daring them. I'm not calling anybody any names. I'm just telling them to step up to the plate, be honest about it, and let's see if you can do it. I don't think they're going to repeal it. I think when the American people understand fully what's in this bill, which doesn't fully take effect until 2014, they're going to fully appreciate what we've done here and insist that we keep this.
Are you okay with taxing people for 10 years and giving them services for 6?
We're not taxing people for 10 years. There's no tax on the people for this. We're just requiring, the same way you require in almost every single state, that people have driver's insurance to drive a car. People understand why that is. Otherwise, the rest of us pay for it. These are people, 30 million people have health care without insurance, which means when they go to the emergency room, they're freeloading on the rest of us. This requires them to carry the insurance that'll cover them, rather than the rest of us picking up the bill as we've been doing.
Just to be clear, no Republicans have supported what you're doing today yet, correct?
I can't find one of them that wants to be an honest person about this. Not one yet.
When you do, you let us know. We'll put them on TV. Maybe we'll bring you both back together. How's that?
That would be
Let the American
great.
people, we'll be as transparent as possible, okay?
Love it. Thank you, Bill.
Gary Ackerman, a Democrat out of New York, thank you for your time. 11 minutes now before the hour.